and welcome aboard the Disney Magic. We are so excited to sail on this 3-night cruise, leaving out of Fort Lauderdale and sailing to 2 ports, Nassau and Disney's Island Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. Here we are walking the plank, about to board this beautiful ship. Once they formally announced our presence on the ship, we immediately began to take in the sights and sounds of this beautiful, gorgeous, but yet quaint ship from Disney Cruise Line. While we have been on several other Disney cruises, we've always opted to go to the buffet for lunch. This time we wanted something a little different and stopped at Rapunzel's Royal Table for a relaxing sit-down lunch. This option is available on all Disney cruise ships, although if you have a later boarding time, the restaurant may be full and you'll need to go to either the buffet or pool deck dining. We will cover both of those in this video today. This is the menu that they gave. You can see that there's just a small amount of selections, but a little appetizer, a little dessert, a little entree, and then of course our allergy-friendly rolls. We went for a nice light option with a grilled chicken Caesar salad. You could have substituted something else for that if you would like, or modified it in other ways. While I didn't really want dessert when we first boarded, the server told me that no, indeed I did, and brought me this beautiful, decadent dessert.
With a pizza. Look at that. Look at that. There's a whole area outside the family pools. That is the, what is that thing called? What is the pool vision? What's the pool? Funnel vision. That's the funnel vision. Pool turns into a dance floor. And they have a bar right next to the pizza. So there you go. This is Pinocchio's Pizza House. There he is. We have the Duck Inn Diner, and this looks like a kind of a burrito bowl place. Got a bunch of salsas. Also looks like they have hamburgers, veggie burgers. Okay, all right, all the stuff. All the stuff. Shawarmas, that's not for you. Yeah, shawarmas. Here we go, and this is right outside of, there's my handsome guy again, the Aqualab. Aqualab is amazing. Look at this slide. Ooh, that's a fun slide. I'm in. Okay, directly off the lobby, we have after hours, which is an area. Everything is linked together. Well, it's all in one spot. So keys, gills, pubs, and sort of the adult area. You see they have different adult activities. Look how cute this is. Got like a little funky vibe. Look at all these. Okay, am I in hyperspace? What's this? Dig it. Then you've got some portals. Hi. Rest yourself over here. That's my fella in front of us. Isn't he cute? Oh, sea treasures. What do we got here? It's keys where we're hoping to check out. Oh, people are currently getting their drink on, so we cannot go in there right now. Let's see what we got over here. And then we have O'Gill's Pub. Let's see what this looks like. So this is like a sports bar. And they have different food that you can purchase in here. We will find out if any of it is gluten-free. But they also do some trivia in here. And then I believe late night, they might have some food out for a little buffet to help the stomachs of all those who potentially had too good of a time at O'Gill's. There we go. Friendly reminder that day one, sail away day, you can get crab claws and shrimp at this fresh seafood buffet. And they also have hummus, salads, all of these wonderfully fresh things here, which look amazing. And this is all in cabanas, which is the buffet area. I will give more information on that, but basically you order separately, so you wouldn't order off the buffet. But we recommend walking the buffet to see what it is that you might like to eat while you're here, and that helps you in the ordering process. They have a little thing here about allergies to kind of give you a heads up on what to do.
That's the bottom.
Here we enter Lumiere's, which was our first restaurant in our dining rotation on this particular cruise. We sat at a table for 6, even though we were a party of 2. If you are a small party like we were, they will sit you with other parties. You can opt to go to dining reservations ahead of time and to let them know that you prefer to be sat by yourselves. However, we figured what harm could there be in seeing if we make new friends on this cruise. We were actually sat with 2 additional couples, and it ended up kind of being like a really fun wedding table. So I would recommend it if you're game. Over here we have Daisy's Delights. This is one of the food court options on the pool. They've got different salad bowls, sandwiches. Any of these sandwiches here can be made gluten-free. Chicken Caesar salad wrap, chicken cranberry, tuna, chicken and cheese. We've got some fresh fruit that's available. And of course you've got kind of a grab and go fruit. And then there's our make your own bowls. So things like quinoa, white rice, beans, and you can put any of these toppings, sun-dried tomatoes, onions, radish, so any of this that you can get. And then over on the other side behind where the Aqua Lab is, they have pizza, burgers, any of that can be gluten-free too. You just have to ask for an allergy coordinator. They will come out and take your order and then make all of that stuff, and they give you a little visual look. All over there. Right behind the, what's it called? Steeple? It's not called a steeple. We don't know. The horn? You cruisers know. We don't know yet. We gotta learn this. I gotta take a class or something like that. Anyhow, I know where the food is and I know how to make it gluten-free, so those are my superpowers. And some of the food is underneath the red steeple horn. Yay! Here we have the menu for Animator's Palette that I actually received the night before when we were dining at Lumiere's. This gives you the opportunity to order the night ahead of time for any of your meals on board. You can do this for breakfast and lunch as well as dinner. This way your food is made specific to your allergies and you might be able to ask for some modifications. You will see here that we actually only ordered 2 things to split for a meal at Animator's Palette, and the reason for that was I wanted to go down to the restaurant so that I could pre-order the food for the next night. However, on that particular night, we were doing specialty dining at Paulo for dinner, and for more information on that, please see my Paulo YouTube video, which will highlight all of the wonderful things that happen at that restaurant. And then somehow on our final night, dining at Rapunzel's royal table, which seems fitting because that is where we started our journey on this particular cruise, something amazing happened. I had requested a couple of different items and said, if this can be gluten-free, that would be great. If it can't be gluten-free, then maybe I could have this instead. And instead of swapping those out or giving me one of each, what they did, or what they said the chef did, was make me absolutely everything that I requested. So here we've got this decadent smorgasbord of all of the things you could ever want laid out in front of me. I mean, dishes just kept coming out. It was like I was the queen of the magic and they just kept feeding me different food. So very, very cool experience.
Okay, here we have the lamb and beef pied. This is from room service. So they just put it on a gluten-free crust. They were a little bit worried about that because the chef noted that it wouldn't taste the same if we didn't have the regular dough, but I assured them that as a celiac, I don't know what the regular dough tastes like, so it will not be hurting me at all. So we got this one, and then also got some chicken tenders. So these are a staple from room service, and I will show these to you. Let me step a little bit over here so you can see a little better in the light. Here we go, some fried chicken tenders. Okay, these are gluten and dairy free, and it comes with fries and a couple of sauces. So this is wonderful for room service. I will say overall for room service on the Disney cruises is fantastic. They do stop serving at a certain time each night. So my recommendation is to ask them, call ahead of time and ask when that when they stop serving. We have found that on the newer ships it seemed to be a little earlier, so almost around like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I know, early for 24-hour room service though, that was what time they stopped serving. But on this ship, when we called the very first day, they said that they would stop serving around 11 p.m. And these are for allergy orders only, so obviously the room service goes all night, but for the allergy orders they stop. The chef is off at a certain time. He can't work a 24-hour shift, and so they only take the orders up till then, but that's not really advertised anywhere, so it's just something for you to keep in mind, which is why I ordered the chicken tenders, because I felt like those would not necessarily need heating. I could put them in the fridge and have them a little later just in case I wanted a snack. That I didn't have to worry about the time. But they also have mac and cheese for gluten-free, which is not on the menu. You can do burgers, the pizzas, chicken wings, chicken tenders, salads, salmon. So there's quite a few options. Yeah, we love it. Room service is great, and it feels like a treat because it's so difficult to order safe room service. So there you go. Room service, Disney Magic, Disney Cruise Lines.